flamenco, stunning architecture, and yeah, there's vegan food too. I'm Eunice and I'm here to take you along my vegan tour and sites in Sevilla.
So I'm in Sevilla, Spain, and typically you want as many days as possible here, but I'm only here for 24 hours, so I'm going to show you where you can eat some vegan food and what sites you need to see. Let's go.
First stop is the central market of one of the oldest districts in Sevilla.
Okay, so I am at Veganitasen. It's the first vegan bar in Sevilla, and you can find it inside the Mercado Arendal. It's in the city center of Sevilla, and you can find typical dishes here that are very Spanish. So of course I got a tortilla because it's almuerzo time, and you need to have a bocadillo de tortilla. They can serve it to you with a salad if you want a healthier option, but I love carbs, so of course I got it bocadillo style. And for dessert, they have a lot of different pastries. So I opted for el cabello de ángel, which is a typical traditional pastry here in Spain, and you almost never find it vegan. Basically, cabello de ángel is like a puff pastry with like a marmalade on top, and the way the marmalade is made, it looks very stringy, so that's why it's called cabello, which means hair. So let's give it a try. Okay, I'm just gonna start with this tortilla, this bocadillo, because it's loaded with vegan mayo. Oh, yum. That is one banging tortilla. Hell yes. They're so good. You would never know that was vegan. And I love that they serve it to you with more chips, more potatoes. All right, so let's try el cabello de ángel. It's not super sweet, which is nice. You can see the stringiness of the marmalade, very flaky layers. Not super crunchy or anything, but it's just a soft pastry, your typical pastry that you see here in Spain. So it's worth giving it a try. They also have a wide selection of other things like cheesecake, brownie for you to try. So highly recommend to check this place out. Ambiance in here is so beautiful. The market is just so full of light. And as soon as you walk into the entrance, Veganitasen, the vegan bar, is the first thing you see. So it's really well lit, really well located, and it's just a nice statement, I feel like, to the Sevilla community to know that vegan food exists like this.
Next, it was time for more sweets because when in Spain, you can never have enough churros, or in this case, porras. Porras are a larger, fluffier version of churros. They're typically vegan as the dough is usually water, flour, and oil. However, it's always good to ask and confirm. After the dough is mixed, it's fried in a circular form, and then you can cut it into portions that you desire. Once served, you gotta add the sugar on top and ask for the chocolate made with water to make it dairy-free.
I'm gonna get an extra dose of chocolate here. All right, let's do it. These are great for breakfast time or an afternoon snack. Here in Sevilla, they also call them calentitos, little hot things. That's what it translates to, so don't pass it up. If you're in Sevilla, get some porras.
Next, it's going to be time for some sights. Lacetas, aka the Mushrooms of the Incarnation, is a wooden structure with 2 concrete columns and is located in the central Plaza de la Encarnación in the city of Sevilla. It measures 150 by 70 meters and is approximately 26 meters high, and was the winning project in the competition opened by the Sevilla City Council. It's definitely a tourist site you don't want to miss, and the views of the cute houses are also very nice to see. And since I was in the area, about 4 minutes away from Lacetas, I had to go check out La Banita for lunch.
Okay, so if you want to try something different and you're in Sevilla, you can actually come for like Caribbean fare and come to a place called Banitas where you can get stuff like yuca cocida, con mojo picon, croquetas. That's still pretty typical to Spain. So there's a lot of different options here for vegans and vegetarians. So it's a spot worth checking out. So I'm gonna try this yuca. I freaking love yuca. So the salsa here that it has is just super garlicky, so if you love garlic, you will love this. If you love yuca or cassava root, you have to have this. Okay, I'm gonna try croqueta too. This one has sun-dried tomatoes and basil and nuts, so. And then if you want to make it tapa style, just do this for extra carbs. can also get black beans and rice, which you can't go wrong with. Okay, these are real black beans. If you have grown up on beans and rice, you will appreciate this. Something also worth trying are the albóndigas de plátano, which are kind of like meatballs but made out of plantain, and it's served with a red salsa. Very tasty, sweet and savory.
Now, to walk off your meal, you can walk across the Tirana Bridge to check out the great sights of the river and trendy neighborhood of Los Remedios. But the star attraction that you absolutely can't miss is La Plaza de Espana. If you want to feel like a princess, you will immediately feel that when you walk to this place. This is a Renaissance Moorish-style plaza that was built in 1929 and measures 50,000 square meters. And you can row boats in the canal for about €6. It's decorated with beautiful tiles, and for taking photos, the balconies are a prime spot as you can get a whole sweep of the building. And of course, you have to catch a flamenco show. There's also the park that's located right next to it, which is the Parque de María Luisa. And if you want to end on a sweet note, just a 15-minute walk from the plaza, you will find Puro y Bayo, a gelato shop that offers an extensive vegan menu. Food and travel are inseparable, so when in Sevilla, make sure to immerse yourself in everything that it has to offer. Catch you next time on Rated B.